Compared with the HUAWEI Mate 20 Pro, the in-screen fingerprint sensor of the HUAWEI Mate 30 Pro can be replaced separately. It can be replaced directly if damaged. The fingerprint sensor of the HUAWEI Mate 20 Pro cannot be replaced separately. The whole front cover assembly must be replaced if the fingerprint sensor is damaged. Prepare the required tools. Power off the device. Attach the process protective film. Use the eject pin to remove the SIM card tray. Place the device on the heating platform with the rear cover facing down. Heat the device at 65 ± 5 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. Fix the device on the disassembly fixture with the screen facing down. Attach the vacuum cup to the lower part of the rear cover and rotate the handle to open a gap. Swipe the opening pick along the gap to separate the rear cover. Take out the device. Remove the rear cover. Attach the rear camera foams. Remove the adhesive and mylar at a 45-degree angle. Use the adhesive removal bar to remove the residual adhesive. Use lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to clean the components. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the 22 screws from the PCBA support, side support, and subboard support, including 2 M1.2 1.8 short screws and 20 M1.4 4.0 long screws. Ensure that the screw near the projector is properly removed. Use plastic tweezers to remove the flash FPC steel sheet. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the flash FPC B2B connector. Use plastic tweezers to remove the bottom parts of the graphite sheet. Flip the graphite sheet. Remove the side support on the left. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the bottom of the PCBA support. Flip the PCBA support slowly, and then remove the PCBA support. Use the plastic spudger to pry out the top of the subboard support and then remove it. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the battery B2B connector. Use plastic tweezers to remove the main FPC B2B connector steel sheet from the PCBA. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the main FPC B2B connectors. Remove the USB port from the slot and remove the main FPC. Use a screwdriver to remove the short screw from the LCD FPC steel sheet. Remove the steel sheet. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the speaker B2B connector, LCD FPC B2B connector, fingerprint sensor connection FPC B2B connector, SIM card subboard connection FPC B2B connectors. Remove the SIM card subboard connection FPC. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the motor subboard B2B connector on the PCBA, rear camera B2B connector on the motor subboard. Remove the motor subboard. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the two heads of the white coaxial cable. Remove the white coaxial cable. Remove the black and blue coaxial cables in sequence. Use plastic tweezers to remove the TOF projector rubber cover. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the 3 rear camera B2B connectors. Remove the rear cameras. Use plastic tweezers to remove the front camera B2B connector steel sheet. Use the B2B connector removal tool to remove the TOF sensor FPC B2B connector. Use the plastic spudger to gently lift the bottom of the PCBA. Tilt the PCBA and remove it. Turn over the PCBA and place it on the workbench. Attach the front camera module foam. Attach the swing camera foam. Use the opening card to remove the thermal adhesive from the PCBA and front cover assembly. Use lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to remove the residual adhesive. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the swing camera B2B connector, front camera B2B connectors. Apply thermal adhesive on the front cover assembly as instructed. Fasten the swing camera B2B connector and front camera B2B connectors on the PCBA in sequence. Bend the TOF sensor FPC, LCD FPC. Remove all front camera foams. Ensure that the PCBA is free of deformed springs. And the front camera slots are free of smudges and foreign objects. Tilt the top of the PCBA by around 30 degrees and align the front cameras with the slots. Insert the front cameras in place and install the PCBA on the middle frame. Then fasten the TOF sensor FPC B2B connector, LCD FPC B2B connector. Ensure that the adhesive on the back of the new motor subboard is free of defects. Fasten the motor subboard FPC B2B connector on the PCBA. Vertically install the rear camera module on the PCBA. Fasten the left and right B2B connectors in sequence. Use plastic tweezers to install the TOF projector rubber cover. Install the front camera B2B connector steel sheet. Take a new white coaxial cable. Fasten both coaxial cable heads on the connector bases marked with WH. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Take a new blue coaxial cable. Fasten both coaxial cable heads on the connector bases marked with BU. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Take a new black coaxial cable. Fasten both coaxial cable heads on the connector bases marked with BK. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Fasten the speaker B2B connector on the PCBA. Install the LCD B2B connector steel sheet. Tighten the short screw. Insert the USB port on the main FPC in the slot. Fasten the main FPC B2B connectors. Install the main FPC B2B connector steel sheet on the PCBA. Fasten the fingerprint sensor connection FPC B2B connector. Take the SIM card subboard connection FPC in the correct direction. Fasten its B2B connectors on the PCBA and SIM card subboard in sequence. Fasten the battery B2B connector. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the battery B2B connector and 4 rear camera B2B connectors. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the TOF projector rubber cover at its right side. Remove the rear cameras. Remove the B2B connector adhesive pad. Take a new rear camera module and attach the B2B connector adhesive pad. Vertically install the rear camera module on the PCBA. Fasten the left and right B2B connectors in sequence. Install the TOF projector rubber cover. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the battery B2B connector. Use plastic tweezers to remove the main FPC B2B connector steel sheet from the PCBA. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the main FPC B2B connectors. Remove the USB port from the slot and remove the main FPC. Use a screwdriver to remove the short screw from the LCD FPC steel sheet. Remove the steel sheet. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the speaker B2B connector, fingerprint sensor connection FPC B2B connector, 2 SIM card subboard connection FPC B2B connectors. Remove the SIM card subboard connection FPC. Use plastic tweezers to pry out the blue coaxial cable heads on the PCBA and SIM card subboard. Lift the black coaxial cable above the blue coaxial cable. Remove the blue coaxial cable from the groove. Use the plastic spudger to pry out the SIM card subboard at its top side. Remove the subboard. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the short screw from the speaker. Use the plastic spudger to pry out the speaker at its upper right corner. Remove the speaker. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the B2B connector on the antenna subboard. Use the plastic spudger to pry out the antenna subboard at its right side. Remove the antenna subboard adhesive from the speaker. Use the B2B connector removal tool to unfasten the fingerprint sensor connection FPC B2B connector. Use the plastic spudger to pry out the fingerprint sensor IC stiffener at its lower right corner. Pry out the fingerprint sensor at its upper left corner. Remove the fingerprint sensor module. Remove the residual adhesive from the slots. Attach new adhesives for the fingerprint sensor IC stiffener and fingerprint sensor. Take a new fingerprint sensor module. Fasten the connection FPC and the fingerprint sensor IC stiffener in the correct direction. Remove the fingerprint sensor foam. Remove the release films from the front cover assembly. Ensure that the slots for the fingerprint sensor module are free of smudges and foreign objects. Insert the fingerprint sensor in one of the slots. Insert the fingerprint sensor IC stiffener in the other. Press the fingerprint sensor to activate the adhesive. Attach new antenna subboard adhesive to the speaker. Remove the release film. Attach the antenna subboard properly. Fasten the B2B connector. Align the speaker with the lower left corner of the front cover assembly and install it properly. Tighten the short screw. Push the SIM card tray pin into the middle frame. Align the bottom of the SIM card subboard with the front cover assembly and install it. Press the left side of the SIM card subboard and install the card tray. Fasten one end of a new blue coaxial cable on the SIM card subboard. Lead the other end of blue coaxial cable under the black coaxial cable and then fasten it on the PCBA. Fit the coaxial cable in the groove. Fasten the speaker B2B connector. Fingerprint sensor FPC B2B connector. Install the LCD FPC steel sheet. Tighten the short screw. Insert the USB port on the main FPC in the slot. Fasten the two main FPC B2B connectors on the PCBA and SIM card subboard in sequence. Fasten the SIM card subboard connection FPC on the PCBA and SIM card subboard in the correct direction. Fasten the battery B2B connector. Install the main FPC B2B connector steel sheet. Unfasten the battery B2B connector. Remove the main FPC. SIM card subboard connection FPC. Remove all coaxial cables. Remove the SIM card subboard and speaker. Remove the motor subboard, rear cameras, and PCBA. Remove the thermal adhesive from the front cover assembly and PCBA. Remove the TOF sensor FPC. Use metal tweezers to remove the infrared light subboard from the original front cover assembly. Remove the fingerprint sensor module. And attach the fingerprint sensor foam. Take a new front cover assembly. Apply the thermal adhesive as instructed. Adhesive amount around 110 milligrams. Install the TOF sensor FPC. Infrared light subboard. Insert the PCBA in the front cover assembly and then install the motor subboard. Rear cameras. Fingerprint sensor module. Speaker. SIM card subboard. Install all coaxial cables. Install the main FPC. Install the SIM card subboard connection FPC. Fasten the battery B2B connector. Place the battery protection tool on the battery. Use metal tweezers to pry out the motor at its upper left corner and remove it. Remove the motor adhesive. Attach new motor adhesive to the slot. Remove the adhesive release film. Attach the new motor. Press it for at least 10 seconds to activate the adhesive. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the two M1.2 1.2 screws from the acoustic display component. Use metal tweezers to pry out the FPC pad. Use plastic tweezers to clamp the acoustic display vibrator and remove it. Take a new acoustic display vibrator and remove the release film from the stretchable adhesive tape. Install the acoustic display vibrator and tighten the two M1.2 1.2 screws. Hold the stretchable adhesive tape tip and pull out the tape. Remove the release film from the FPC pad. Smooth the FPC and attach the FPC pad to the front cover assembly. Tilt the front cover assembly on the workbench. Use the Phillips screwdriver to remove the two M1.2 1.6 screws from the side button FPC support. Use plastic tweezers to clamp the side button FPC support. Slowly remove the side button FPC. Insert a new side button FPC support in the front cover assembly. Tighten the two screws. Remove the release film from the FPC pad. Smooth the FPC and attach the FPC pad to the front cover assembly. Place the battery protection tool on the battery. Use metal tweezers to pry out the side button bolt. Remove the side button bolt. Slightly tilt the front cover assembly and remove the side button. Ensure that the side button pin is intact. Take a new side button and insert it in the front cover assembly in the correct direction. Press the side button and insert a new side button bolt in the slot. Gently rotate the bolt handle and remove it. Press the plastic tweezers against the side button bolt 3 to 5 times. Press the side button and ensure that the side button bolt is secured in place. Set the heating temperature and time to 65 degrees Celsius and 5 minutes on the heating platform. Place the rear cover on the heating platform with the external side facing down. Take out the rear cover after the heating is complete. Push the flat end of the plastic spudger against the rear camera module lens until a gap of around 1 millimeter is open. Use the opening pick to separate the lens. Ensure that the lens faces the correct direction in actual repair process to prevent it from getting smashed. Use plastic tweezers to remove the lens adhesive. Prevent the tweezers from contact with the metal decorative parts and water-resistant and breathable film. Use lint-free cloth dipped in alcohol to remove the residual adhesive. Take a new rear camera module lens and leave the release film on it. Align the locating release film with the top of the rear cover. Place the lens on the decorative part and align them properly. Align the lens with each opening on the decorative part. Attach the locating release film to the rear cover. Use the spudger to flip the lens. Remove the lens adhesive release film and attach the lens to the decorative part. Ensure that the lens is free of misalignment. Remove the locating release film. Press your thumb against the lens for more than 30 seconds to activate the adhesive. Align the subboard support with the bottom of the middle frame and insert it in place. Press the upper and right sides of the support. Tilt and insert the top of the PCBA support in the middle frame and fasten the snap fits. Fasten the snap fits on both sides. Then fasten the snap fits on the lower part to secure the PCBA support in place. Flip the graphite sheet at the bottom of the PCBA support to expose the main FPC B2B connector steel sheet. Align the side support with the middle frame. Insert it in place and fasten the snap fit. Then smooth the graphite sheet. Attach the mylar to the speaker and subboard support. Fasten the flash B2B connector on the PCBA. Insert the top of the flash B2B connector steel sheet under the PCBA support. Align the bottom of the steel sheet with a screw hole. Use the Phillips screwdriver to tighten the 20 long screws and 2 short screws. Attach a warranty sticker to the specified screw. Place new rear cover frame adhesive on the adjusted adhesive attachment fixture. Close the fixture covers. Attach the small vacuum cup to the rear cover and place the rear cover on the adhesive in the correct direction. Press the rear cover against the frame adhesive 2 to 3 times to secure the adhesive. Open the fixture covers and take out the rear cover. Use your fingers to press the edges of the rear cover to further secure the adhesive. Align the upper, lower, and side small adhesives with the silkscreen lines. Attach them to the rear cover in sequence. Confirm that the camera slots on the rear cover are free of smudges and foreign objects. Remove all adhesive release films. Remove the rear camera foams. Ensure that the cameras are free of smudges and foreign objects. Ensure that the battery and graphite sheet areas are free of screws. Hold the vacuum cup to attach the rear cover to the front cover assembly. Visually inspect the appearance of the device. Place the press fitting fixture onto the base mold. Place the device in the press fitting fixture with the TP facing down. Place the press fitting fixture together with the base mold in the press fitting platform. Press fit the device for 5 minutes and take out the device. Press and hold the power button. Ensure that the device can start up properly.